Welcome, my name is Albert. Thank you for joining me today. And today I'll be talking to you about the signs she wants you sexually. Okay, so if it's your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Albert. Thank you for joining me today. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Because on this channel, I teach you guys how to be better men and how to be better with women. Okay, so hit that like button so the algorithm helps us get this video out to more people like you and help out more men out there. So signs to look for to know if a woman is sexually attracted to you. Guys, remember, 90% of the time women will not initiate sex. They're just not going to, right? So you have to be the one to take the charge to initiate the sexual interaction with her. Okay, remember guys, you always want to look out for things that are out of the ordinary, right? Now, when you're in a social interaction with a bunch of friends and there's a girl in your social circle that you want to know if she finds you attractive or wants you sexually, kind of look at the way she interacts with other guys, right? Is she always giggly around other guys? If she's always giggly around other guys, then maybe she's just a giggly person. But usually a woman will be, when a woman wants you sexually, she'll be very giggly around you, right? Now, obviously, if you have no point of reference in a social circle setting, like let's say you met this girl outside, right? This is usually a good indicator when she's super giggly, especially when she's giggling at things that are not really that funny. She seems to always she's kind of nervous. She jumbles up her words. She's very fidgety, she's very touchy with you. These are signs. She's touchy, she's giggly. Also, when you talk to this girl, another sign that I also want to talk about is when you're talking to a girl, right? And you want to know that if she really wants you sexually, kind of pay attention to her nonverbal cues. These are very, very important. Actually, all these signs are nonverbal cues, right? She will start getting closer to you as you talk to her. Sometimes if you even try it, right? If you're like second guessing yourself, is she getting closer? Try to take a step back, just take a step back and see if she tries to get closer. Sometimes I will do this on purpose, especially when it's like a club setting or a social party or events where it's comfortable to actually either dance with the person or talk to the person closely, right? I will get close to them to see if they kind of back up or if they try to get closer even more, right? If I get closer to somebody, think about it like this, right? You and your friend, if you get really close up to him, what is he going to do? He's going to move back, right? So if you move closer to a girl and you're talking and she doesn't budge, or she actually moves in a little bit more closer to you while you're talking to her, she might not consciously think about having sex with you, but subconsciously she's open to the idea of having sex with you, right? Because she is getting into a close proximity to you. The other thing is, like I said before, she starts finding reasons to touch you. She finds reasons to either grab your arm or touch your leg, or hold you by the waist or even smack you by the ass, right? So those are some of the signs. Also, another thing that I also want to talk about is that even though the signs are very, very important, sometimes you have to just go for it, right? Instead of looking for the signs, sometimes you have to move forward. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying go above and beyond and try to be too touchy-feely. Kind of gauge where she is, So sometimes a little bit of touching, a little bit of overt touching, touch her by the arm, you know. Finally, guys, when it comes to looking out for signs if a woman wants you sexually, I will say this, right? Use progressive kino, or use progressive touching escalation, where it's like your touches get progressively more overt. So whereas in the beginning it might be just a light touch on the arm, holding her arm, right? More overt touching would be holding her by the waist, holding her by her ass. Now remember, guys, setting is very, very important. So you don't want to do this at your job, right? You don't want to do this on in the freaking restaurant, right? You want to do this in a more secluded environment when it's just you and her. And guys, remember, guys, we are in 2020, so always be cautious of signs that she's giving off, right? So if you're going in and she's backing off, back off. If you're touching her or holding her arm or holding her waist and you can sense a little bit of discomfort, kind of back off, right? It's like use the one step forward, two step backwards approach, right? No, sorry. Use the two step forward, one step backwards approach, right? So if holding her by her waist is uncomfortable, back up a little bit, right? Continue the conversation and then try again in a little bit, right? You see, signs that she wants you sexually is that once you start touching her, she will actually start allowing you to touch, right? She lets you touch her. She lets you be in close proximity to her. She actually allows you to go in for the kiss, right? She allows you going for the kiss. And not only you going for the kiss, she actually pulls you in. This is another sign that she wants you sexually, okay? So guys, those are the signs that she wants you sexually. She is, one, she's giggly when you're talking to her. Two, she's very touchy-feely with you. Three, she is very comfortable when you escalate. She's very comfortable with your touch. She's comfortable when you close the distance between you and her. She is comfortable when you try to kiss her. She is comfortable when you actually progressively escalate your touch on her. These are signs that she wants to have sex with you, right? Guys, remember, you're in 2020, so you have to make sure to always read her non-verbal cues. Very, very important, okay? So that is the video for today. If you like that video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.